Hello and welcome to a brand new video on our YouTube channel here at One-to-One IT Coaching Australia. And today's video is a new series on the ultimate Google Drive. So we're going to learn about the ultimate Google Drive store, share and collaborate like a pro. So you're going to learn Google Drive and the simplistic basics of using it as a third-party software tool or a cloud-based tool to actually upload your files to the internet in a secure storage space. So let me share my screen with you. I'll go share, and I will jump into here, into Google. So how do we assess Google Drive? Well, the easiest way to do it is to do a search through Google Drive, and then you sign in through here. So that's the Google Drive sign-in account through drivegoogle.com. And when you get in there, I might just move myself to the left here. Okay, and I might change my account, to this one, to my One-to-One IT Coaching Australia account. Well, there's a picture of me, which I don't want, so I might just move that to the trash. Okay, so when you're presented with Google Drive, it logs you into this particular screen. So let's go through the various basics of it. So up the top, you see here that there's a search facility where you can search for various particular files. And on the left-hand side, you see a series of options. You've got home, activity, workspaces, my drive, shared drives, share with me, recent start, spam, trash, and storage. So let's explain these a little bit more in detail. And the first one is home. Obviously, you see what's in front of you at the moment. Activity, let's click on that. Activity monitors everything that you do on Google Drive, what files you uploaded, what folders you created. It's all listed in this particular section. I haven't done anything in there at the moment. Workspaces, you can create your own personal workspace. You can get back to the files that you are currently working on. So if you're working on a particular file and you stop doing it, what you can do is create the workspace and go back to where you left off. So you can do that through this particular option in Google Drive. My Drive is your own personal space. This is where you will store all your files and folders. These files are only accessible to you unless you give permission for someone else to have access to it. And we'll show you how to do that in a particular example later on in this video. Shared drives are a place, is a section where, for example, excuse me, if someone shares a file with you, so someone from the outside with a Google account can share a file, or actually, no, yeah, someone with a Google file can share a particular file with you and give you permission. And you can do that vice versa with someone else through here. And you'll see that with shared with me, which is, you'll see the files that you're being shared with by another person. Recent files opens the files that you recently looked at. Starred is a bit like Gmail, which you can have the most important files. There's a particular icon that you hit, which looks like an asterisk or like a star, and you just click on that, and that will show you the most important files in this section here. Spam, pretty straightforward. Pretty much like Gmail, if you get unnecessary files that you don't want from people, it will be deleted every 30 days. And the same goes for trash. If you don't use that, I might keep that one. I think that's a nice one with me at a car there. And yeah, these will remain in place for 30 days. And then they'll be deleted. And the storage shows you how much you've actually got in your Google Workspace account. For example, we've got 4.53 gig available. So in Drive, we're using 3.82. Gmail, we're using 729.4. And Photos, well, we don't have anything there as yet. And you can see here down in the admin console, it tells you how much you've got and the storage space that you've got in your Google Workspace account. I've got 30 because I'm a registered business. For a free account, I think it's about 15 that you get for free. All right, so let's go now to the section where you upload files and folders. So to do this, you go across to New. And what we might do is actually go into My Drive. All right, so we're going to create a new folder, okay, and we'll call it One-to-One IT Coaching Australia Test, okay, and then we click Create. All right, so that's basically how you create a folder. The folder will be located here. So the folders are, so the drive is sort of organized nicely, as you can see there, with folders, files. What else? Yeah, just basically that. Folders and files together. All right, now, we can also upload a file. So we can choose it from anywhere we want on our machine. So if we go to pictures, maybe One-to-One IT Coaching Australia, and we might just upload this, click on it, and you can see down the bottom right-hand corner, you can see it actually uploads that to the Google Drive. Now, you can also create new files. For instance, there's something called Google Docs, Google Sheets, Slides, and Forms, which we will be providing videos in this YouTube channel, and we're also having it as a full-based course here at One-to-One IT Coaching Australia, where you can do that for 20 weeks, but that can actually be customized to whatever you see, whatever time frame that you want. So the Google Workspace is located here. So if we click on the 9 dots, you will see all the applications like Drive, Docs, Sheets, and Slides. These are the equivalent of PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. They're the same thing, but Google Workspace has its own Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel as well. So what you can do when you click on New, you can create what's known as a new Google Doc, and it'll take you automatically into it rather than having to choose the dots as we saw before. So the same thing goes for PowerPoint, not PowerPoint, slides, numbers as well. So it's all there for you to click on if you wanted to create a new file within the Google Workspace. The other thing that I wanted to show you is how to organize your files. For example, if I wanted to move a particular file, like this, say this particular one here, I would, for example, just move this down, and I can move it to the trash. Actually, what I might do, so I don't know why it's not coming up for me. So I might just select it. I don't know why I haven't got access to this. Why I haven't got access to move to? I don't know why. Why don't I have access to move to? Let's just go back. I think, let me see. I should be able to move. So I don't know why it's not coming up. It's actually organize, I should say. It's not move to, so organize and then move. And then I can move it to a test folder. So I'll move it to One-to-One IT Coaching Australia text and move. So that's actually moved the file. So it's actually changed there. So if I wanted to click on this one, right, and then organize and then move, okay, and I might move it to pictures, click on that folder and then move again. Okay. So just going through that procedure, we click on the file, then we click on the three dots, then we go organize, and then click on move. All right, so how do we share a file with somebody else? All right, so what we do is we click on the file and then go to share and then share again. So we can put in the email address of the person. So I might put that as this one. And when we click on share, we can give the various permissions. So we can have the person on the other side having it as a viewer, so they can view the file, but they cannot make changes to that file. They can be a commenter, so they can add comments. Editor will give them full access to the file. And what you can do is put in a new message just to say, here is the file that I'm sharing with you, and then we can click on send. And what happens is you'll get this message here. It's outside Gmail. That doesn't really matter. This organization encourages caution when sharing externally. I don't really need to do that. Just go share anyway. And an email will be sent to that person with the file and they can open it from their end. And what you can also do is give them a link as well, and you can create an email with the link to the particular file. All right. So the next thing is to learn how to download files and folders. For example, if I wanted to download a file, I would click on the file and then I would click on download. And you can see here that it's uploaded, and of course it goes to the downloads folder on your computer. You may have you may have set your downloads folder to something else, but mine is standard default to the downloads, and you can see here that I've downloaded that. If you wanted to see whether that's done, you click on the location, and doesn't show on my screen, but I've got it on the other one. But I can see that it's actually downloaded. Now, the final thing that I wanted to talk about is downloading it to your mobile phone. And I can't show you this, but what you do, you can download the Google Drive app from the App Store if you've got an iPhone, or you can download it from the Google Store, or and if you've got an Android machine as well. And what that does, what you can do with your phone, you can actually sync your files across from your phone as well to Google Drive on your phone too. So I think I said that correctly. So you can actually sync your files that are on your phone onto Google Drive as well. All right, so that takes me out from this video. We're going to have more lessons on the Google Workspace on YouTube. Remember, slides, uh, docs, Google Sheets as well. It'll all be here in this Google Workspace um, on our YouTube channel. So don't forget to hit the like button on our channel, and remember to subscribe to it as well. So I hope to see you in our next video. Bye for now.